Most of you I know already have your own medium that you're using, and that's absolutely fine. But I did want to talk about jojoba and about why I think it is the best medium to use for massage. And you can make your own decision when you decide to. I have used so many mediums over the years, starting in massage school 30 years ago, and we had almond oil. That's all we had in massage school was almond oil. So when I started work, that's all I had. And then someone came in with an allergy. So, gosh, I couldn't have almond oil anymore. So I changed to, I think it was grapeseed or a coconut. I then went on to lotion. I then went on to cream. I did full circle. And then I was introduced about 15 years ago to jojoba. So that's what this little section is about. Because once I was educated, once I knew the benefits of jojoba, which far outweighed any other medium I felt, it was an easy change. So let's just go into what jojoba is. It's actually pronounced jojoba, but it's spelt Jojo. And it refers to the extract that's pressed from the seeds of the jojoba plant. Now, that's what makes it a little different right there and then to any kind of oil that's out there, is that it's extracted from the seeds, and what's extracted is actually not an oil. It's a liquid wax ester, and it's very chemically different. The chemical makeup is very different from that of oil. And as a result of that, it's very non-toxic. It's non-allergenic, and it will not clog the pores of your client's skin or the pores of your hands either, which makes it a really great choice for massage. So in terms of why it's the best, it's gentle, it's non-allergenic, which really does make it a great choice for those who are very hypersensitive, very sensitive skin, or allergic to nuts. And the fact that it's a seed, and I know some people are allergic to nuts and seeds, but the extract from the seed has a very different chemical makeup than, say, for instance, the seed of sesame seed that I know some people can be allergic to. So jojoba all around is a very non-allergenic and very gentle medium to use. And it mimics the sebum, which is our body's natural moisturizing oil. It's almost a perfect match. And that being said, because of that perfect match, when you use it, it makes a wonderful addition because your client's body automatically recognizes it because it mimics sebum. So what happens, it's almost like a key in a lock. You apply that jojoba to your client's skin. Their skin will absorb just enough. And because it recognizes it as being almost the same as the body's natural moisturizing oil, it will then, like a key in a lock any more absorbing of that jojoba. And what that means for us as massage therapists is we apply the jojoba, and then once the client's body absorbs just enough below that layer of the skin, it like turns that key and won't absorb anymore. And it leaves the rest of the jojoba on the client's skin for you to do your work, and it won't absorb anymore. And that's why just a little bit of jojoba actually goes a long way. Unlike coconut or almond or grapeseed, your skin will continue absorbing and absorbing. And yet with jojoba, it absorbs just enough and then stops, will not absorb anymore. And for that reason, it makes it very stable, a very stable oil. And because it's stable, it doesn't go rancid, will not go rancid over time, which is wonderful. It's a really big benefit because it actually saves your sheets. It saves your sheets from having that oily, rancidy smell over years and years. When I initially got my sheets, I got really, really good quality sheets. And I kid you not, with the use of the jojoba, my sheets are still in use after 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. No sticky residue left behind, no smell, because the jojoba medium is stable. It will not go rancid. It's always also very nutritious for the skin. It has lots of vitamins, which is really good for not only your client's skin, but also for yours. Has lots of vitamin E and B and minerals that is very, very nutritious for the skin. It's also the perfect carrier oil for essential oils. So if you like to use essential oils and you would like to have some essential oils in your carrier oil, maybe a relaxing blend or a blend for use when you're doing a lot of trigger point work or deep tissue, the jojoba is a great, great carrier for that. It blends really well with the essential oils. It is also, it's not a greasy or an oily feeling at the end. So your clients don't get off the table feeling like they have to take a shower. It gets absorbed in and their skin feels so soft and not at all greasy or oily. That's a really, really great benefit. And of course, as I mentioned before, with the sheets, it does not leave any greasy or oily residue on your sheets either. And just going over everything I've said, it just makes it a perfect, perfect medium for all skin types. Whether you have dry skin or oily skin, or of course hypoallergenic skin, or you have sensitivities, jojoba really is a great, great medium to incorporate with your work. And as I said before, it won't stain your sheets. You know, I had a therapist once using my office, and I hate to say this, but I could always tell when she was going to be in my room, because as I walked in, she had set up her table with her sheets and I could smell them. There was some stains on them. They were just oily stains. She used coconut oil. There was oily stains. You couldn't see the stain so much because the blanket was on there, but you could smell it. You could smell it was a just not a great smell. And my nose is very sensitive. I'm used to going into my room and smelling nothing, but I could definitely smell. When you can smell the oil residue on your sheets, it's time to get new sheets. So, you know, that I know people say that jojoba is a little more expensive, and yes, it is a little more expensive. However, talking about the sheets, you save money over the long haul with not needing to replace your sheets as much. And then also coupled with you not needing to use as much of the oil because of how that chemical structure is absorbed just to a point on your client's skin and then no more. So it leaves a beautiful layer on the skin for you to work and work and work. And it's perfect. It won't suck in. You won't need to use it, a lot of it all the time. So for that reason, for those two reasons, it's very, very cost effective. So put that into your factoring out when thinking about changing, because it really, penny for penny, I believe it ends up being the same when you factor in the sheets and you factor in not needing to use as much. And then finally, big drum roll as to one of the big reasons why I like jojoba is that salt stones absolutely love jojoba. Now, we will be going into using salt stones later on in our course, but I definitely wanted to put this in now and just to let you know that because jojoba is a liquid wax ester as opposed to an oil, it makes it a very, very different chemical structure and makeup. And the salt stones absolutely love jojoba. And the reason being is that wax ester forms a protective layer on your salt stone. And over months and years, it protects it from moisture, protects it from getting rough. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful medium to use with the salt stones. So if when we go into the aspect of using salt stones later on, I will be talking about that more, about the care and the cleaning of your salt stones. But the biggest thing that really keeps them protected is that beautiful waxy layer on top of the salt that protects it from all kinds of moisture. So if you already use salt stones and you're a little perplexed because your stones get rough, and that's probably why you don't have jojoba giving it that nice layer of protection. So think about it. Again, if you have your own medium, that's fine. But just know that I have just been, I just love jojoba, as you can tell. And I just wanted to educate you and let you know the many, many benefits of jojoba with massage.